Nagpapatuloy po ang selebrasyon ng anibersaryo ng EDSA Revolution sa Cebu. Nasasaksihan po natin ngayon, isinasadula na ang salubungan. Sa naturang salubungan, ipinapakita nga po yung tradisyonal na pagtatagpo ng mga sibilyan at militar noong EDSA Revolution. Ang aktor po na si Dingdong Dantes ang gumaganap po bilang si Fidel Ramos at si Senador Bam Aquino naman ang gumaganap bilang kanyang tiyuhin na si Butz Aquino.
Sa may Puente Osmeña Park sa Cebu, sa pangunguna mismo ni dating Pangulong Cory Aquino.
Kaya upang magbigay ng mensahe, sa ngalan ng mga Cebuano, malugod naming tinatawag ang butihing gobernador ng lalawigan ng Cebu, Honorable Hilario Davida III.
His Excellency President Benito S. Aquino III, members of his official family present here today, fellow workers in government, freedom-loving Filipinos, fellow Cebuanos, maayong buntag kanatong tanan. For 27 years from 1959, EDSA was simply the acronym for Epifani.
That main thoroughfare of Metro Manila, measuring 24 kilometers in length from Caloocan City in the north to Pasay City in the south. Until 1986, EDSA was just a physical, horizontal infrastructure meant to free people from traffic jams that had built up fast and to relieve congestion from where people started to where they were headed. Since 1986, however, EDSA has overarched the physical and horizontal. It plumbed down to a nation's deepest core and a people's quest for their long-lost freedoms. From physical and horizontal, EDSA became psychological, mental, and affective. EDSA became a burning symbol, the collective spirit of a people seeking and willing to fulfill their nation's destiny. And so today, right here in Cebu, we remember the road we have taken and continue the journey ahead. It is a road taken in 1986 when we gave shelter to presidential candidate Corazon Aquino, the icon of democracy and our beloved president's mother, and rallied behind her when her right to lead Filipinos was endangered. That same road our own President Noynoy took so that our nation can fulfill its destiny and take its place shoulder to shoulder with other nations. Nearly 4 years ago, on June 30, 2010, before his countrymen and in the presence of 101 dignitaries from 81 countries and organizations who attended his inauguration, he declared his commitment to us all. He said, and I quote, "Kayo ang boss ko, kaya hindi maaring hindi ako makinig sa mga utos ninyo. We will design and implement an interaction and feedback mechanism that can effectively respond to the people's needs and aspirations," unquote. President Noynoy is with us here today, so he can get it straight from us what we need and request him to do. Because of the recent calamities that hurled unimaginable challenges to us, we have much feedback to share with him. I am sure that in our sharing, he can also learn the Cebuanos' indomitable will to survive, hear firsthand many stories of extraordinary resilience, and witness up close and personal the bonds made stronger in and across communities and nations, forged despite and because of Yolanda and a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. Mr. President, on behalf of the Cebuanos here and all over the world, I welcome you most sincerely to Cebu and thank you most profoundly for celebrating with us the 28th anniversary of the EDSA People Power Revolution. With you, Mr. President, we will overcome all odds and with God's love, triumph in faith and hope. Daghan kayong salamat ug mabuhi ang Pilipino.
Maraming salamat, Governor Junjun Davide. Magandang umaga ulit sa inyo lahat, mga kapatid naming Cebuano. Maaari mo bang sabihin sa katabi mo, kapatid, good morning? Sabihin mo sa katabi mo, bayani ka. Ngayong araw, ready na ba ang Cebu sa bayanihan? Ready na! Ready na ba kayo? Ready na kami! Mga kababayan, yung mga nandito po sa harap, maaari po kayong lumapit. Yan. Alam kong maraming maaari po hanggang sa... Ayan, okay na po. Yan. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Maaari ba naming marinig ang sigaw ng Cebu? Yung nasa bahagi ng Osmeña. Kaway naman dyan. Maraming salamat po sa pagtanggap. Ang EDSA ay buhay na buhay dito sa Cebu. Mga kababayan, bukod sa mga nabanggit na kanina, may isa pang mahalagang dahilan kung bakit narito tayo ngayon sa Cebu. Ang tema ng pagdiriwang ngayong taon ay kapit-bisig tungo sa pagbangon. Sa kabila ng mga unos at kalamidad na bumama sa atin, hindi nagpadaig ang buong Kabisayaan sa gitna ng pagkasira at pagkasalanta. Talaga namang napahanga ang mundo sa pagkakaisa ng Visayas sa paghahatid ng mensahe na handang bumangon ang lahat, lalo sa madaling panahon. Kaya po, kayong lahat ay bayani, masarap maging Pilipino. Upang magbigay pugay sa galing ng mga Pilipino, bigyan natin ng masigabong palakpakan si Commissioner Ogie Alcacid. May puntang Cebu! Taas ang kamay!
Ang Pilipinas ay babangon, ang Pilipinas ay aahon, tayong lahat ay magkaisa at magsama-sama. At kahit anong bagyo ang sumapit, sa Diyos Ama tayo kakapit, sabay-sabay nating isigaw, ang Pilipinas ay babangon.
Babangon tayo!
Pilipino, bangon na, Pilipino, tumulong ka. Ang ating mga kababayan ay naghihintay. Hindi na bago sa atin ito, kailanman di tayo napatalo. Ano man ang pagsubok, ang Pilipino ay tatayo. Taas ang kamay! Ang Pilipinas ay babangon, ang Pilipinas ay aahon, tayong lahat ay magkaisa at magsama-sama. Magkapit kamay! Kahit anong bagyo ang sumapit, sa Diyos Ama tayo kakapit, sabay-sabay nating isigaw, ang Pilipinas ay babangon. Kailanman ay di tayo susuko, pag-asa man natin ay di na kumuhon. Huwag na tayong magsisihan, pairali ng bayanihan. Kaya natin ito, Pilipino. Taas ang kamay, sabay-sabay! Ang Pilipinas ay babangon. Ang Pilipinas ay babangon. Ang Pilipinas ay aangon. Ang Pilipinas ay aangon. Ay magkaisa at magsama-sama. Sabay-sabay! At kahit ano, sama-sama tayo sa mga bagong umaga. Tumayo, tumigala at tumawa. Panawa na kaya at sigilada na. Pero pag-asa kahit uraw, kasap pa. Animal sa buong mapa. Ay ibela kung puro pirata at buhaya. Kaya-kaya natin umahan kahit igaya. Basta bawat isa ka na sumama. Tara sumama, tara sumama. Ang Pilipinas, ang Pilipinas ay babangon. At kahit anong bagyo ay sumabi, ang Pilipinas ay babangon. Muling babangon. Ang Pilipinas ay babangon. Muling babangon. Ang Pilipinas kaya naman. Pinapabasa ng itarupin kahit ang madilim ay babangon.
Maraming salamat po. Palakpakan muli natin si Commissioner Ogie Alcacid. Ang sarap-sarap maging Cebuano. Ang sarap-sarap maging Pilipino. Sangayon po ba kayo doon? Ngayong umaga, naman natin ang pagiging bayani.
Nakikita po natin sa ating mga TV screens ang military contingent, ang civilian contingent. Yan po ay nasa dulo ng street sa harap ng Kapitolyo.
Alright, nagpapatuloy po ang selebrasyon ng ika-28 anibersaryo ng People Power Revolution at kani-kanina lamang ay nasaksihan natin na nag-alay ng awitin sa selebrasyon si Ogie Alcacid. Nakikita na po natin ngayon, ayan si Dingdong Dantes na siyang nakatakdang gumanap bilang si Fidel V. Ramos at kanina si Senador Bam Aquino na siya naman ang nakatakdang gumanap bilang kanyang tiyuhin na si Agapito Butz Aquino at nagpahanap pa nga itong si Senador Bam ng pulang checkered polo para mas maging makatotohanan ang pagsasadula nitong salubungan kung saan magkikita-kita o ito yung pagtatagpo ng sibilyan at militar noong EDSA Revolution. Panoorin po natin.
Importante din, sir, yung diba na dahil sa matagal na panahon, sa maraming tao nawala ng kredibilidad ang militar, no? For 14 years dahil martial law nga eh. So, ang nangyari, parang reconciliation din of the people. Diba? Anong masasabi niyo? Reconciliation of the people with the armed forces.
That's right. Pero actually, ang nangyari, ang feeling ko, there was a time na malakas yan eh. And makikita mo in every celebration ng EDSA, laging yung representation ng military, napakalakas. Nandiyan si Enrile, nandiyan si Ramos, nandiyan si Mulasan, because they were the ones actually who led the mutiny. Ang disaffection ko rin lang dito, over time, is that napura yung ibang characters eh. The military has assumed a tremendous presence. Nakakalimutan din. In the first place, they were the ones who created yung excesses ng martial law. Although they became part of it, I think, nabigyan silang sobrang representation. I think maganda nga nangyari dito. First time we're celebrating it in Cebu. Is that it reminds us na hindi lang talaga Maynila yung people power. At hindi lang military yung people power. It was a national thing. It was the people that, isipin mo talaga, ang halaga ng Cebu is that during the last days na bago pumutok yung EDSA, si Cory was here in Cebu. She was arousing people to resistance. She was carrying out a lot of marches, a lot of activities. Civil disobedience was very rife here in Cebu during that time. And if you remember, nung nangyari yung EDSA, wala rin si Cory. She was in Cebu. She was just going to go to Manila. And yet, every time we remember EDSA, spiritually, si Cory is at the heart of it. Although wala siyang physical presence sa EDSA, she was there spiritually.
Sir, but she went back one day after. She just stayed here for a night and went back one day after to Manila.
Physically, during that time na nangyari, all the salabungan and so on, she wasn't there. But after that nga, yun yung Yun yung significance na yan.
Sir Conrad, we are seeing on our TV monitors, aside from the changes, no, yung mga key personalities, ngayon may mga representative na. We have Ding Dong Dantes to represent FVR and Senator Bam Aquino to represent Butch Aquino. What can you say about this?
It's a bagong variation yan of an old team. But I think ang significance pa, hindi they're representing the people who actually played the role sa EDSA. Kundi ang nakikita ko ang significance dito, it's being held in Cebu. The whole idea of people power as something that happened nationally.
Yes.
Otherwise, isipin naman mga tao, that's Manila imperialism. Cebu played a very important part dito sa EDSA.
Itong nakikita natin may mga hawak na barbed wire. Ano yung sinimbolo nito nung martial law at nung people power, itong barbed wire na ito, na hawak na ito ng tao?
Marami dyan. Actually, yung mga political prisoners, marami silang artworks that lagi nandun yung barbed wire. And I think there's
Okay, dumaan lang po sa aming harapan ang chopper na naguhulog ng confetti. Go ahead, Sir Conrad.
barbed wire is the perfect representation of repression. Literal, it's a barbed wire. That represents repression.
Part of the program also, yung pagbibigay, iaabot ang bandila ng Pilipinas kay Senator Butch Aquino and then ibabalik din sa kanya. Ano po sa tingin nyo ang simbolismo nitong pagbibigay and then ibabalik?
I don't know exactly what that symbolizes, but I think the flying of the flag represents a national, yung sense ng EDSA as a national phenomenon. It wasn't just Manileños, it wasn't just the military, it wasn't just a few people, it was the whole nation coming together. Literally talagang salubungan. They came at that point and there was unity.
Sir Conrad, for those of us, lalo-lalo na po yung mga kabataan, hindi ko na masyado matandaan po yung nangyari nun. Pero meron din po lagi, it's always present yung statue ng Our Lady of Fatima. Ano nga ba ang role nito noong unang-unang nangyari ang people power?
It's not just Our Lady of Fatima, I think, symbolizes a larger reality, which is the role of religion. It's a Catholic country, so ang lakas talaga ng sense of religion sa atin. You see it in all...
Ayan na po, ibibigay na po ni Ding Dong Dantes bilang si Fidel Valdez Ramos at ni Senator Bam Aquino as Butch Aquino, sa tunay na Butch Aquino at kay Pangulong Noynoy Aquino ang bandila na kumakatawan sa pagkakaisa at sa EDSA bilang pambansang kilusan. At ito'y binigay na po ngayon kay Pangulong Noynoy Aquino at kanyang iwinawagayway.
Kanina rin po ay sabi rin ni Commissioner Sarino ng EDSA People Power Commission na yung napili daw po nila, it represents also parang the passing on of the torch of the spirit of EDSA to the youth. Do you agree with this?
Yeah, it's passing it on to the youth. And also I think beyond the youth, beyond the generational transition, it's finding new interpretations of people power.
Yes, finding new interpretations of people power, just like the theme of the celebrations this year, Sir Conrad.
It's expanding yung concept ng people power, not just to refer to what actually happened, but we're looking for other expressions of people power. Kahapon, si Pinoy nandun sa Bohol, and he found sa resilience ng Pilipino, in the face of mga calamities, a sense of people power.
Actually, ang gandang simbolismo na ang daming mga bagong karakter sapagkat ito yung nagbabago yung panahon kaya parang nag-iiba yung tao. Sinasabi nito sa atin na parang mawala man tayong lahat dito, magpapatuloy yung pagdiwang ng people power, di ba?
And also, nakikita rin natin kanina nakafocus sa ating TV monitors yung Lady of Fatima. Well, this is not the original na dala noong iconic nung mga litrato sa People Power. Talagang ito ay isang main feature na sa ating selebrasyon taon-taon. Itong naririnig nating kanta, Magkaisa, ito po ba ay theme song ng People Power Revolution? These are other songs that is associated with the People Power.
That's a bit of an irony actually. Kasi I think yung Magkaisa was composed by Baka si Tito Soto eh.
Tito Soto, who campaigned for Marcos in the snap elections.
On the other side. But it's become very, it's catchy kasi. I think yung sa People Power, no, yung Cory, there were several songs. Bayan Ko was one of them. And later on, Handog ng Pilipino sa Mundo.
No, but they did not sing Handog ng...
Yeah, this one became...
But they did not sing Handog ng Pilipino and Magkaisa. They sang Bayan Ko in EDSA. Right.
Ang theme songs actually ni Marcos, if I remember right, was the Vangelis' Chariots of Fire, and this one. So, I don't
Pero
know.
I think maganda din kasi simbolismo din ito ng reconciliation eh. Dahil Tito Soto was for Marcos, pero inalay niya sa People Power eventually ang kantang ito.
The word itself, yung title, Magkaisa, it's a grand, it's a coming together really.
Ito rin nakikita natin, yellow ribbons and yung L, laban sign.
Laban sign.
Oo, ito yung laban sign, no? Maraming sa ating mga kabataan. Hindi na iintindihan.
Akala nila loser.
Ano pa yung ibig po sabihin ng L sign na yun na kanilang itinataas tuwing kinakanta yung kantang yun?
Yeah. Iba-ibang generation creates its own symbol. That used to be, I think, sa Second World War, yung L sign was liberation. So, iba-iba. Kahit yung kay Ramos, I think na ano ba to? V used to be victory, became peace. Nagbabago-bago ang symbolisms over time. But I think it's the spirit of it that's remembered. Never mind the physical symbols, the specific symbols, but it's the spirit of it that's remembered.
Trivia kasi Laban was the party of former Senator Benigno Aquino during the 1978 interim batas ng pambansa. Lakas ng bayan, laban. That's why the L.
And also yung laban sa diktadorya, paglaban ng Pilipino sa diktadoryang Marcos. Every event, every ritual, punong-puno po yan ng simbolismo. And now, as our interview a while ago, PCOO Secretary Sonny Coloma said, they are bringing...
At nasaksihan nga po natin ang tradisyonal na salubungan o yung reenactment ng pagtatagpo ng mga sibilyan at militar nung EDSA Revolution. Sa harap po mismo yan ng Kapitolyo ng Cebu ginanap. Nakita rin po natin may helicopter pa na nagsaboy ng mga dilaw na confetti katulad ng nangyari noong 1986 EDSA Revolution, pati ang pagbibigay ng watawat ng Pilipinas ni Dingdong Dantes na gumanap bilang si Fidel V. Ramos, kay Senador Bam Aquino na gumanap naman bilang si Agapito Butz Aquino. Narinig din natin ang awiting Magkaisa na isa sa pinakakilalang awit ng EDSA Revolution. Kitang-kita rin yung mga laban sign na talagang matingkad na simbolo ng ating pagkakaisa. Ang EDSA po ang naging patuloy na nag-aalab na simbolo para makamit natin ang minimithing kalayaan at ang Cebu ang nagsilbing tanggulan at baluarte na oposisyon sa pangunguna ng nooy si dating Pangulong Corazon Aquino. Kaya po dyan isinasagawa ang ika-28 anibersaryo ng People Power Revolution.
Na gumaganap bilang si General Ramos ang bandila ng Pilipinas. Okay? Kasama natin ngayon si kapatid.
At yan po ang may init na balita sa oras na ito sa GMA News TV Live. Tuloy-tuloy lang po ang inyong pagtutok sa programang News to Go. Ako po si Mariz Umali. Magandang umaga po.